Hey guys, what's up? It's Uncle Zunky. Welcome back to Isaac Rebirth. So, one thing I noticed in the last couple of runs that we did is that there was no game audio. And I gotta apologize for that. I think the main reason why is because, well, I had something muted. I think I had, like, the device that's recording the game audio muted in the settings. And for some reason that made it not record the game audio. So that was really annoying. The game audio itself was not muted. And we'll go with the Samson run here, because why not? So, that is now no longer the case. The game audio is no longer muted, and we can now enjoy game sounds in the background, because it is a little bit boring just listening to the voice alone. I think it's a little bit better. You know, hearing monsters dying and stuff. The D10, reroll enemies. Oh wow, what a start. Okay, well, we'll roll with it. If I ever come across a absolutely terrible room, I may remember to just in panic press the D10, and I probably won't remember to, but just in case I actually have the reflexes to reroll a room, it may come in useful. It's probably the worst dice item in the game, because a lot of the other dice items are really cool. Like, you get to reroll your build, or items, or I'm not sure what other dice items there are in the game. I know, like, the D4 rerolls your build, the D100 does, the D20, like, rerolls pickups, which, isn't usually that good, but there are times where it can be useful. Like, if you get a whole bunch of coins in the ground, you can reroll some of them into spear hearts. That's pretty good. The D10, not so much, but we'll see. We'll see if there's, you know, any cases where it might come in handy. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on bosses, so you can't get the haunt on the first floor and then re-roll that into, like, Larry Jr.'s or something like that, although that would be pretty cool if you could. Alright, we're going to get stuck and hit here, but luckily it's the first floor, so getting hit isn't all that important, and also we get some damage from getting hit, which is the reason why I love Samson. I guess we'll clear out the floor. We'll clear out this room anyway. I don't think I'll backtrack down to the lower rooms. I guess it could be a curse room though. That would be technically worth going to. I do definitely want to maybe try for boss rush, if that is an option. Okay, we'll heal up to full. Yeah, we'll just head down to the next floor after defeating this boss here, because if I do get a chance to go to boss rush and a teleport card to get out of boss rush, because I've already done boss rush on hard mode with Samson, then I would very, very much like to do that. So we're going to go for that. And boss rush, of course, is 20 minutes into the run, so we have to kind of take it speedy here. Let's get him to charge. I don't think, yeah, he's not going to take out his flies, but that would be cool if he would do that for us. So we will get a cube of meat or ball of bandages, hopefully a cube of meat, because the cube of meat, I'm not sure damage-wise how they are. I believe the cube of meat and ball of bandages do the same damage, but the cube of meat has a larger hitbox, so you can block more tiers with it more easily. The ball of bandages just does not block very many tiers, so it's not nearly as good. In my estimation, we are going to get the meat, though. I still have to get the 4th level Bandage Girl achievement for True Platinum God, which is one thing that holds a lot of people back from getting True Platinum God, is that achievement in itself, just because it's really, really hard. Pretty much you have to get Book of Revelations on the 1st or 2nd floor, and then get lucky past that. So it's pretty unlikely to get Book of Revelations that early on in the game. So every single time you do, you don't even have a guaranteed chance to get the 4th level Bandage Girl, which is why it's one of the harder achievements to do. But that's fine. I'll probably get that achievement far before any of the lost achievements if I ever do any of them. So this room, you know, would be a potential candidate, I guess, for the D10, but I was more focused on dodging shots than I was on thinking about re-rolling the room, but the thought did cross my mind. So, you know, again, if we come across a truly awful room, this one, it's probably going to be like a big room. There are a couple big rooms on the basement and cellar that are just, you know, almost guaranteed red heart damage. So, okay, we're going to take technology here. I think that's a pretty good pickup. I do like technology 1 a lot. Technology 2 is not so much, but technology 1 is pretty good. Now this is a big room, but it's not a bad big room, and especially with technology, it's actually pretty easy. So I think we'll stick with this one. Technology just makes, well, it makes a lot of things easy mode in terms of big rooms, because you can just fire from across the room. But this specific type of room, definitely. Okay, just pop up where I can shoot you, good sir. Oh, red heart damage was taken. Well, that's probably the deal with the Devil Gone, but at the same time, sometimes it can be more fun missing your first deal with Devil, because if you get in that phase where you get the first deal with Devil, take an item, oh dear, I don't like that room. Well, let's see if we can get to the boss room without having to go through there first. And here's something we can do. We can just reroll this guy. You know, that's a really annoying champion. We can just reroll him into a tiny enemy that's really no problem at all. So, you know, there you go. There's the D10 being useful. So, I've heard a lot of people say it's just like a garbage tier item. Never, ever take it. But it has, if you don't have a space per item, I guess, it's worth it. So, just for fun, we can reroll this. And I guess you can use it every single room, so anytime we come across a room that's just very, very unpleasant or I just don't like, I'm not a fan of, I can reroll it. But the problem is, it can reroll basement tier enemies into, well, as you can see, like depths tier enemies with the head here. So that's the main problem with it. It can actually make the room harder, like this room with a bunch of spiders and little poop guys, it would probably just make them harder. So I'm hoping this is the path to the boss, because this is a pretty long path. I really don't want to go through that room with all the traps, because it's hard. It looks like we're gonna have to. Okay, no! If I die here, oh my gosh. There is a pattern to get through that room, and the pattern is supposedly pretty easy to figure out, but I've never been able to figure it out because I almost always just completely avoid that room when I can. So I'm not quite sure what the pattern is, like what the walk pattern is to get through that room without taking damage. And I'll probably figure it out one day, but still. That room is the bane of my existence almost every single time I run into it. And I usually die if I'm on low health, so yeah. Anyway, we're restarting. That was not obviously a very good start. Like, technology's pretty good, but everything else on that run wasn't amazing, so I don't feel too bad about restarting, and we'll just, I guess we'll play Samson again. I probably should have gone back to the title screen and picked a different character, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll roll with Samson. He is one of my more favorite characters. I think he's one of the easier characters to win with as well. I thought we were going to escape taking damage there, but not quite. We just didn't have quite the tier damage to kill the green champion in time. So, man, if I come across a tinted rock on this floor, I think we have a much better chance of success. A red heart. There is a tinted rock here. We just need a bomb drop, which unfortunately Samson doesn't spawn with. Self-sacrifice room. I don't really think that's useful as Samson. Like, I could play it and get some damage up, but I want red hearts for the next floor in case I get a blood bank. And one other strategy with Samson is you really want to make sure that you have 5 red hearts going down to the second floor, so that you can spawn an arcade, so that you can get a blood bank. Because if you get an IV bag with Samson early on, oh my gosh, it's one of the best spacebar items. And that's also a reason why you actually want red hearts with Samson. A lot of other characters, you know, you want to get rid of your red hearts, but Samson, if you get an IV bag, it's super good if you hold on to those red hearts, which is another thing I love about Samson. Okay, we'll take Fear Shot here. Mom's Perfume. Chance to shoot a tier that fears enemies. It's alright. So we have 2 tinted rocks on this floor. I will go back for one after we fight the boss, and possibly both of them if we get a bomb drop from this room or the boss itself. We do get a bomb drop, but a troll bomb drop, not a regular bomb drop. We're gonna get another key instead, which I'm not particularly unhappy with. So we're gonna be fighting Famine again, and hopefully getting the same result as the previous run and getting another key of meat. This is kind of weird, fighting Famine 2 runs in a row in the first floor, because the Horseman bosses are not very common. It's not like the first Binding of Isaac, where if you didn't fight 2 Horseman bosses per run, it was really weird. It's not like that. Like, you, I don't have the statistics on it, but I would imagine you only fight 1 per run on average. Like, they're not the most common bosses in the game anymore. Alright, so, you know, there is a tinted rock in this room, which is nice, because that just means no backtracking, which I'm a fan of. I'm going to try not to take red heart damage, just in case we find an well, we're not going to find an arcade on the next floor, but just in case that we find a random blood bank on the next floor, I want to be able to take as much. Oh, wow. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping for a soul heart from that, but we're going to get a red heart instead and waste a key on it as well. Okay, Curse the Blind. Curse the Blind can be interesting. Interesting in a way where, you know, it can screw you over sometimes. I've picked up Soy Milk with Curse the Blind before, and I've picked up Technology 2 with Curse the Blind before, and I believe I lost both of those runs due to picking up those items. So hopefully that won't happen. This would be actually a good room to, like, D10 in if we still had it, but we don't, obviously. Just because the spider spawning enemies can be pretty bad, although I guess this isn't the worst. I'm getting through this room okay. This room can be just awful sometimes if you're on low damage, although I think the Fear Shot is helping. I don't believe the Fear Shot stops the spider sacks from spawning enemies, but who knows? I could be wrong about that. Okay, just stop spawning your dudes. Oh my goodness, the spawning is real. Like, they just refuse to stop spawning. One of them is bound to die. Yeah, we got one down. So I'm really hoping for just like a random blood bank. That would be amazing right now. And getting that IV bag payout from it would be super helpful. There's our key back that we wasted on that golden chest last floor. Okay, item room. I was wondering if that guy was going to hop off. Oh, he's just going to kill himself. Okay, I'll take that. Like Rosary would be good right now. Rotten Baby. Rotten Baby is good. It's not that good when you have really low tier damage like I do right now, but as I get more and more tier damage, it will become quite powerful, so I'm definitely a fan of the Rotten Baby. It's an item I would take 100% of the time in a deal with the devil situation. Oh goodness gracious, we're gonna fight the Haunt. That's fine. Well, you know, I'm probably going to take red heart damage on this fight. I will do my best not to. I guess the Fear Shot is helping a bit with these little Haunts, which is probably, when the two little Haunts come out, that's, I would say, probably the easiest time to take damage. That and, like, the Brimstone lasers as well. The Fear also makes the Haunt do really weird things, so he can be a bit unpredictable. All I gotta say is I'm glad I'm not Azazel right now, because usually when I'm Azazel I just get destroyed by this boss. So hopefully, if I don't take red heart damage, we will get a deal with the devil, which I would be quite proud of myself from forgetting, because I don't play Isaac that much anymore, and whoa, dude, chill. I would say my skills have diminished a bit. Okay, we'll take this first. Speedball. And please don't be 9 lives or something. Dark Matter. Yeah, alright. That was a bit risky, obviously, because it could have been like the Razor, and then I wouldn't have been too happy. We're already 6 minutes in, so exploring the rest of this floor pretty much means we're conceding a boss rush. I don't know if this is worth it, honestly, but I really just want to see if I can get 5 cents and get an arcade for the next floor. That would be really good. And we'll get a free secret room, so, who knows? This is probably worth doing just because we are getting a free secret room out of it and a free golden poop, which does mean that we're going to have the money for an arcade next floor. And next floor is actually an odd floor, so I don't think an arcade can spawn. It can only spawn on even floors. So in 2 floors from now, we'll have enough money for an arcade. How about that? Yeah, I think that's fine. And also, just in case there's like a tinted rock. So now Mom's Perfume feels really redundant because we just got another Fear Shot item. So that first floor item that we got is essentially useless now, but that's okay. And also the Fear Shot is a damage up, so it's just straight up better. Alright, Swallowed Penny means we drop a cent. It could just be 1 cent, or it could be a random type of money, like, I'm not sure about this, but you can probably drop dimes and nickels and stuff if you get good RNG. I would imagine that's how it works, but I couldn't tell you for sure. So, yeah, you just drop money if you get hit, which is pretty cool. Not getting hit. Getting hit is not pretty cool, but dropping the whole money thing is definitely worth. Alright, we'll check here for the top secret room, and we will find it. So hopefully there's a black heart in there for next floor. There is not, but there's 3 of the same type of pill, and they're all puberty. I was about to say, if they're all good pills. And I found pills in a hopeless place. But we'll take a health upgrade out of that. That's not bad. I changed a bomb for a health upgrade. Like, especially with Samson, if I do get an IV bag, that's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. And maybe I should have gone back to refill that health, but, I mean, how much backtracking can a man take in a day? There's got to be a limit. So the Fear Shot just destroyed these dudes. Because that would have been a really sticky situation, because my damage is not high enough to really avoid them all that well, but the Fear Shot just took him to town. So, I do like Fear Shot a lot. Some people don't like it because it makes the people you attack with it do funny things, and it's harder to predict their movement, but I really like it a lot, because generally when enemies are feared, they go in the opposite direction of you, which, if I had to choose between enemies moving towards me and away from me, I would pick away from me almost every time. It makes sense to me, in my head. Alright, a card. The first card of the game. I think Hanged Man is probably better than I Found Pills, so... Okay, move down here. No! No! Okay, well that room was really unfortunate. I was hoping that the Globins all took different paths, which is really trolly, which, I don't believe it's actually possible to dodge them when they do that, so I was like, what's going on here? Okay, we're definitely gonna get 2 bombs. Red heart, umbilical cord. I believe that gives you little Steven when you're at half of a heart. Something like that. I don't know. It didn't give me little Steven, so I couldn't really tell you. Alright, this pill can't kill me, so I might as well go for it. It could be a negative effect, of course, but 48-hour energy. Well, it's not a negative, but I just don't have anything to use it on. I don't want umbilical cord. Yeah, I'm not sure how umbilical cord works, because I believe... We're going to go back to the title and reroll characters. I believe umbilical cord is supposed to be, if you're at half a heart, which I was, you get a familiar. Okay, this is the last attempt. We're only 16 minutes in, and we've already died twice, so I figured, you know, we probably have time for one more go. I really hope that I get a bomb here, because it would be nice to get 2 bombs and then the Tinted Rock as well. And you know, it's just the pill, luck down. Okay, well that's unfortunate. That's actually okay, because when you die with Lazarus's rags, I believe it sets your luck to 1. Like, not a luck up, but it actually sets your luck to 1. Could be wrong, but either way, when you die with Lazarus's rags, it does increase your luck stat, if it is not already positive. So, eventually we will get a luck up from that, because Lazarus starts with like either -1 or 0 luck. He starts with really low luck, so he's an unlucky dude until he dies. And then he becomes slightly more lucky for dying and getting re-resurrected. I'm not really sure how that's thematic, but we'll take it. This room just takes a while, man. So, obviously none of our boss rushes, hopes, and aspirations have come to fruition yet. This slew of runs, they just have not been working out at all. So hopefully we will find something really powerful really early so that we have the potential to get a boss rush. Oh man, 2 big rooms in a row. Well, this is not helping. I'm almost like thinking that I'm supposed to get a damage up every time I get hit, because I'm still in that Samson state of mind, which is a really good state of mind to be in, because I like Samson quite a bit. But okay, as long as we get a bomb drop from this room so I can pop open that Tinted Rock, it's all good. And then if I get a health upgrade drop from the boss, I'll probably just kill myself on this floor, so I can, you know, have the Lazarus's Rags effect be much more powerful and actually have some health to work with. Okay, don't spawn again, thank you. All the champion meats are, you know, really challenging to deal with at times when you're this weak, especially. Okay, you're going down. I don't really care if I lose health all that much, because health drops from the boss are really common, and I would not be surprised if we are able to die and become the better version of Lazarus on this very floor. Oh, I was hoping you're a bomb. Luck up. Okay, well, the 2 luck pills just kind of balanced each other out. I'm not sure if a luck up is more luck up than a luck down. That's how it worked in like the original Isaac, but it's probably no longer the case. So another Tinted Rock. We have 2 Tinted Rocks to work with, and I can get both of them if I just get 1 bomb. That's all we need. Although I think if I get a bomb drop on this room, what's going to happen is these guys can sometimes drop bombs, I guess. Although, you know, actually getting them to die or getting them to explode near the Tinted Rock would be a bit of a stretch, I think. Is that everything? No. Oh my gosh, these guys are going to be so hard to kill. Come on, come towards me. Come on, you can do it. There's one. I almost hit him a bit through the rock. A little bit closer. I've had traumatic experiences with some of these fly rooms where they just get stuck on the rocks. Oh, Ace of Spades, I want that. But I can't get to it yet. Possibly not at all. Oh, come on, son. They're all supposed to go the same direction as you? Oh, I managed to avoid damage there somehow. Not entirely sure how. Just bomb drop, bomb drop, bomb drop, bomb drop. From the room. That's all I want. Or I guess we could take, like, oh, a key. That's still pretty good, but we could take, like, matchsticks, I suppose, from the boss for bombs that way. Or the box full of stuff. And that's not a great drop. I would much prefer like a health upgrade so we can kill ourselves and become more powerful, but I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi, like we die and we become more powerful than we ever could have imagined. Like I'm at 1 red heart now, so it's begging for a health drop from this room, like magic mushroom. And then we die and we become super powerful. Okay, come on Larry Jr. We've had enough of your games. Oh, it's not health. It is a luck up though, so there's that. I almost want to kill myself anyway, but I'm not going to go down to the next floor with 1 red heart and nothing else. So there would have to be other options. If we could blow up both of those tinted rocks, I'll do it. How about that? If we get a bomb drop from the rest of this floor, I will do it. That's our goal. There's a key. It's not a bomb. I have heard otherwise, but I'm pretty sure it's not a bomb. We may have cleared out the entire floor here. Nope. No, we have not. So we still have a chance. Not quite enough money for an arcade next floor either, which is a bit disappointing. I want to save the luck up because I want to use it after we die. Because I believe if we use this luck up, we'll be set to like 1 luck, and then we won't get the luck up from dying. So I'd much rather take the luck up from dying. Oh, come on, son. And then pop the luck up after that. Oh, we didn't even go to the item room. Oh, that would have been really silly if I went down to the next floor without it. I mean, there could be a health up in the item room. It is possible, like S&B Superfan or Halo or something like that. No bombs on this floor. Oh, we're just going to get Ares instead. Well, you know what? I'm not super happy with this stretch of RNG recently over these past 3 runs. I'm not saying the 2 Samson runs were winnable. They probably were if you know, played well. Alright, well, we'll go down to the next floor. I guess we're just going down with 1 heart because I'm not seeing any red hearts, but that's fine. So leaving like 2 tinted rocks and a chest behind. If I'd even gotten 1 bomb that floor, just 1 bomb, I could have blown up both tinted rocks, could have killed myself, I could have become powerful, I could have used the luck up hill, and now we get Curse of the Blind. Oh man. Well, you know what? Isaac is supposed to be a hard game, and if you're just winning every single run with Isaac, then it's not nearly as fun. So I would prefer, well, I'd prefer winning more often than I do, but you probably need to actually, you know, practice Isaac fairly consistently to get to that point. Lemon Party would have been nice to know, but we don't have PhD, so there's not really any way of doing that. Alright. I'm not a fan of you spawning these spider egg sacks. I'd prefer you not do it. Or you. I think these miniature champions have a lot less health, though, so there's that going for me. Come on, son. Feels like he has Fear Shot, but he does not. He's just kind of trolling away. Okay, no room drop from the first 2 rooms. Could destroy the poop, but, you know, I think there's better things, more important things in life. So I'll try my best not to take red heart damage, and that way we could potentially trade health away on a double deal and die that way. The peeper. Almost said the pleeper. Oh, that's probably something good. Who knows? Maybe we'll get like Spirit of the Night on the Devil Room this floor, which would be cool. I think the peeper does a decent amount of damage. It's just really hard for him to hit anything, but if he does manage to hit something like that, like so, there's our bomb drop that we've been wanting for so long. Okay, just don't take silly damage here. Nearly did. I feel like the peeper should be hitting stuff. Yep, just kill the fool. Okay, I guess the peeper does not do very much damage. But he killed like 3 of the enemies in this room. Okay, I'm sorry, peeper. I have misjudged your character, sir. You're actually quite helpful. So I imagine we're gonna fight. Oh no! Oh no! That was so unfortunate. I didn't get out of the way of the tears in time. Oh, sad. Well, I mean, if we somehow get a devil deal, I imagine we're probably not going to, but maybe there's like something weird, like you respawn, it doesn't count as you taking red heart damage or something. Oh, it's so fast right now. This is insane. This is completely insane how fast I'm moving. I don't really like it. I'm just going too quick. I couldn't really take anything in the devil deal anyway, I guess, because it's Curse of the Blind, so unless it was like 9 lives or the Pact or the Marked, I would die. Or Abaddon. Abaddon would be amazing right now. Although I think Abaddon is another speed up, so I'd just be like out of control at that point if I got Abaddon.
Which I won't. Yeah, no devil deal.
The Halo is pretty good. I think we explore for a curse room. I think that's what we do. Like, it's ridiculous. Obviously, it's harder to tell, like, just how fast I'm moving if you're simply looking at the screen and not actually playing itself. But let me tell you right now, I am moving so fast. This is definitely one of the fastest I've ever been. And this is only in the basement, too. So we did get Anarchist Cookbook. Can we use that for anything? I don't hate... Oh, nice. I don't hate Anarchist Cookbook. Well, now that we just got that soul heart, I'm not going to use it because, well, there's at least a decent chance of me hitting myself and losing the soul heart. But yeah, I really don't hate Anarchist Cookbook. A lot of people do, but it generally puts the bombs around monsters, which is nice, and targets them, which is super nice. It's just, it does a lot of damage if a lot of the bombs manage to hit your enemies. Ooh, I do want this. Now I feel slightly less optimistic about it, but still got the great chest. Yeah, bomb and a key. Decent consumables. Broom definitely is going to be a profit soul heart wise, unless I get hit twice, which I think is possible, especially with how fast we're moving right now, but not extremely likely. Alright, come on, Peeper, come through for me. Just kill everything, please. Yeah, I mean, we got the damage up from the upgraded Lazarus, but we're still not exactly, you know, world beaters here. Although this is early enough in the game where the trap room isn't going to be the end of the world either, so. Don't get hit on the chargers, don't be a fool. Okay. Yeah, golden key. Pretty nice payout. Is this the farthest we've been so far in this run? I think it is, like this stretch of runs. I'm not sure if at one point Curse the Maze, like walking out of a curse room, still damaged you. I know you can sometimes walk into a curse room and it will damage you and you'll come out into a different room because of Curse the Maze, and that's very irritating when that happens, and hopefully that doesn't happen on this particular run, because I will visit the curse room most likely after we go to the boss, depending on how our soul heart situation looks. If we have a lot of soul hearts, or if we don't have soul hearts anymore, I will certainly try it. Okay, I'll take infamy. Pretty good. Just gives us a straight up chance to negate damage when we're hit by tier damage. Like, you just don't get hit. Infamy absorbs the hit. Doesn't work if stuff runs into you, unfortunately. It's only tier damage, but still solid. Generally, it's easier to avoid stuff running into you than stuff shooting tears at you, so. Oh my goodness. Joker. Alright, we'll probably use that. Oh, go ahead. Never mind. Probably won't have to use it. Well, I mean, if we make it to the cathedral, I could save the Joker for the cathedral and use it there. And that's generally a good thing to do, because you get an extra Joker room that you wouldn't normally get. I guess we might as well check the shop, because we have, you know, 1 golden key. What's in here? Okay, so we will get a devil room this floor, and as long as we take an item from the devil room, as long as it's not Krampus, we will get a devil room every floor from then on, from thenceforth. Gertie Jr. Let's do this. I don't know if the bombs stop his movement. Oh, they do! Unfortunately, I also got hit by the bomb, but the bombs stop Gertie Jr.'s movement. Who would have thunk? I definitely would not have. Alright, so I'm a bit disappointed that I got hit by that. Oh, well. Okay, give me an item. Give me an item. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do I want to go balls deep here? You know, I'm probably going to die anyway, so why not, right? Why the heck not? I don't think we can justify going to the curse room at this amount of health, but... Oh, man. I figured we gotta go for it, because if we don't take that item, then we're going to probably get angel rooms for the rest of the run. And there's worse things than getting angel rooms for the rest of the run. Like, they're helpful, but they're generally not conducive towards victory in this game. They're just not. Usually if you're on a run with angel rooms, unless you get lucky with your item rooms or with your boss drop items, you're not going to win that run, generally. Oh, beautiful. So that's why, you know, that's why things went down the way that they did. That's why I took the nail. So now, unfortunately I don't have health, but if we get like health from a boss or something, we'll be able to trade it in. So maxed out the donation machine this run, so our goal of doing that is now complete. Well, I haven't really set a goal of like maxing out the donation machine every run, but I just think it's generally a good thing to do. So, okay, we have to be super careful to not take damage. We'll get a devil room either way, but I don't want to die. So here's our boss. I'm not sure if we should do a few more rooms so that we can get, you know, the Empress effect out of using the nail while we're also gaining health. That might be a good idea. So I'll go back and I'll do a couple more rooms, 2 more rooms after this one, so that when we do the boss, and also, no, we haven't found the shop yet, but that would be a really cool thing to find. Okay, this room is really easy, so I appreciate this, but finding the shop is a goal, and obviously finding the item room is as well. We could just go do those things, I guess, and worry about the boss later, but yeah, we're down here anyway. Why not? And hopefully we'll get another nail charge by the time we fight the boss, and if not, I mean, we have pretty decent tier damage, so it's not going to be the end of the world, as we know it anyway. No thanks. Not for 1 great chest. I would be happy to fight the bosses if it was like red chest or something like that, but not for 1 great chest. So we are quite powerful now. Well, I mean, the nail isn't the biggest help. It's not turning you into insane overpoweredness territory, but it is quite nice using it. Remember how much we struggled with this very room, except there was like 2 spawning spiders earlier on in the game? Now it's just like no problem. And the peeper's doing work. Man, I never thought the peeper was a good item, but I gotta tell you, he has killed so many enemies in this very run, and he's really, really good at doing stuff like killing spiders that have low health, because he just one-hits them if he runs into them. So it's not a bad item. Like, it's definitely not great. It's oh man, we can't do that. We can't. I'm sorry. So the guillotine is a damage up, and a fairly significant damage up at that. It might be like a range up or something like that as well. I'm not sure, but it's pretty good, is, you know, what I'm trying to say here. But I just can't do it, man, because it cuts off your head and makes your head an orbital, a very powerful orbital, and it makes your body the hitbox. And it's just so weird because you're always used to looking at the head to telling where you're gonna get hit from, and now you're supposed to look at the body instead, even though the head is by far the largest thing. It makes no sense logically. Okay, so we should have like a range up now that we got hit with anemic, or anemic might be a range up all the time. I'm not sure. It might just be a range up after you take damage. It is a range up in some fashion. Oh man. Okay, peeper, just do work for me. Oh man, it's so hard to dodge his shots because of that dumb mushroom that's in the way. I'm like running into it constantly. So we took a couple hits here, so we probably won't be able to take the double deal unless it's 9 lives, which I would not argue with, or the pack. I would not argue with the pack either. Gotta take stem cells to potentially trade it in. Just gotta. Oh, it's Krampus. What's up, Krampus? Alright, so hopefully we get lump coal here. If we get Krampus' head, I'm gonna be mad, bro. And feel pretty unfortunate. Oh no! How could I get hit there? Oh well. I know how. I just kind of disappointed about the why I allowed myself to be. You want to always stand under Krampus because it's a lot easier to avoid damage if you stand under him than above him. It just is for some reason. Krampus' head. Kind of want to take it, but at the same time, I mean, we just traded 2 red hearts for the nail, which I would not have done unless we were like buying our Devil Freedom that way. I mean, this run could be so good if I can just store up on health. I just need to store up on health. That's all. You know, we're set, other than the fact that our health is terrible. But, you know, our damage is not... Well, it's pretty solid for what stage of the game we're on right now. It's solid. But, like, we just have the potential for so much more in the future. With all these Devil Rooms that we're going to get, and the Joker card for the Cathedral as well, we just have a lot of potential. But, I just gotta stop taking damage and start, like, gaining it instead.
Okay.
Give me something good. Max's head. Cricket's head, I mean. I'm sorry. Probably didn't get it because I said the name incorrectly. I would imagine that's exactly what's going on here. Yeah. Okay, so this is just one of those straight-up rooms without a, usually there's, like, spikes in the middle that divide the 2 chubs so they don't both come at you at once, but this is one of those weird rooms where there's no spikes in the middle. Oh, no! Yeah, we're gonna die. We are going to die. And that makes, like, 4 losses in a row or something. Believe it or not, at one time I was winning about, you know, 70% of the time. And I stopped playing Isaac for a while. I'm gonna do my best to get back to it and just... Yeah. Okay, well, Trail Tears. We'll take it. A few more cents. Seems sensible enough, I would say. Alright, so, oh no, oh no. Well, I mean, if we survive this room, we have the shop, and we have a bunch of money, so we have, you know, lots of opportunities to spend at the shop. We can buy anything in the shop. Like, if there's soul hearts, we can buy them. If there's red hearts, we can buy them. No! Hate this game, man. I hate this game sometimes. Well, I don't really. I like this game, but we're only at a -2 win streak, but I'm pretty sure we've lost 3 in a row during this video, and starting the video, I was already at a -1, so I don't know what that's all about, but... Alright, guys. That's going to be the end of the most depressing Isaac video I've ever uploaded to this channel, but I'm going to upload it anyway because I think it was fairly entertaining, and because sometimes watching people die is more fun than watching people win. And also this video is the length where it would kind of make sense that I won, because usually a 37-minute video, yeah, you won that run, most likely. But in this case, no, we died 3 times. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.